Today we're going to talk about the effects heavy porn use can have on your sexual performance, your relationships, and how shame can affect you as a man. So many men struggle with sexual performance. That's not a new thing. But what is new and quite concerning is how many of those men are under the age of 45. They take Cialis, Viagra, or turn to testosterone replacement therapy, thinking that something's physically wrong with them. But for many of us, this is not a physical problem. Your sexual dysfunction is caused by all the damn porn you're watching. Heavy porn use can absolutely rewire your brain and affect your sexual performance. Men can have difficulty getting and maintaining an erection during sex, especially with a partner. Men can have difficulty orgasming or needing porn stimulation to stay aroused. And heavy porn use can contribute to premature ejaculation. You know, guys, earlier in my life when I was watching a ton of porn, I struggled with premature ejaculation, and it was so embarrassing. There were so many sexual experiences that I had shame over my performance. It was really painful. What I didn't understand at that time was all the porn that I was watching and the way I was masturbating to it actually conditioned my brain to orgasm quickly, and that could carry over to real life experiences. What I didn't realize at that time as well is the intense porn that I was watching so overstimulated my brain, leading to early orgasm. You see, my porn use was tied to shame and secrecy, which led to anxiety around sex. And that anxiety was such a contributor to this problem. Guys, I can't tell you how bad I felt about myself as a man dealing with this problem. And my porn abuse was the cause of this pain. Porn abuse doesn't just affect sexual performance. It can affect the way men show up in relationships. You can lose desire for your partners over time as they can't compete with porn. You're comparing them to such unrealistic expectations. How unfair. There could be less motivation for romance. I often like to say that pornography abuse burns off the nerve endings of sensuality in relationships. Less touching, holding, caressing, and kissing. If I'm watching porn, I don't notice the waves in my wife's hair. If I'm watching porn, I don't notice her cute smile. And if I'm watching porn, we're holding hands less. For many of us, pornography abuse deadens the vibrancy of our wives and our marriages. How much does that suck? And for you guys out there that abuse porn over time, pornography becomes the easier preferred sexual outlet. Shame, secrecy, and guilt become the norm. And because of that shame, so many men, especially our young men, are not dating. They've given up on dating. They're not even trying. And they are not actually engaging in physical sex. They lack confidence in themselves. They so fear rejection. And they're constantly returning to the one thing they know that will never, ever reject them. And that's porn. They stay alone, disconnected, and in pain. How sad. Pornography abuse is emasculating our men today, and that was certainly the case for me. Guys, enough is enough. It is time to reclaim your manhood. You heard it correctly. It is time to reclaim your manhood. When you get access to the right type of care, you can so improve your sexual performance as well as the quality of your relationships. It's not as easy as you stop watching porn and this stuff just fixes itself. It doesn't work that way. It's a process of rewiring your brain, your body, and your relationship to intimacy. With the right type of help, your arousal can become more stable and less extreme. With the right type of help, you can begin to build tolerance for sensation during your sexual experiences. And guys, you'll have better erections. Trust me, better erections and more enjoyable sex. Your confidence will soar, your shame will wither. You'll begin to experience and appreciate your wives in a totally different manner. Trust, intimacy, and connection can flourish. Recovery is possible for anyone. These conditions are absolutely reversible. Guys, what are you waiting for? Let's go.